So my pawb sydachi. Hello everyone, how are we all? Well, I'm back as promised with another Stampin' Up kit. I don't know what it's like where you are today, but thankfully the weather here has turned and it's lovely. I've got one lot of washing out. Unfortunately, most of the washing I've got today is towels, and I always put those in the tumble dryer. I know there are those of you that will scream at me for that, but that's what I do. So that's that. Anyway, it's lovely, and the weather was lovely yesterday afternoon, although it didn't really matter what it was like outside, because we had been arranging a surprise farewell party for somebody at church who's leaving. And oh, the strain of keeping a secret from somebody that you're really good friends with. I took her out for lunch on Thursday, and another couple were taking her straight from church on Sunday so that she couldn't talk to anybody, and she was a bit put out because they said, no, as soon as the service finishes, that's it, we're out the door, you can't stop and talk to anyone. And she went, oh, okay, but I want to talk to everybody. No, we can't be having that today. And then the original plans they'd made had gone a bit awry, so they had to do something else, but they managed to keep her out of the church for 2 hours while we moved everything, got all the tables up, decorated with balloons, and got all the food out that everybody had been bringing. It went very well. She realised that something was up, but she had absolutely no idea about the party. When they brought her back into church, which she was very confused about, why are we going back into church? 2 o'clock? Sorry? She was very overcome and very emotional, and we had a thoroughly good time. But it will be sad to see her go. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that because I'll start blubbing like I did yesterday. So, today I have got for you this kit, the name of which has now completely escaped me. Expressions of Kindness. Yes, Expressions of Kindness. And as you can see, I haven't opened it yet. So, let's open it. I can show you what's in it. So another couple, it was their last Sunday yesterday as well. It might not be Margaret's last Sunday because she still hasn't got a fixed moving date yet, but it will definitely be this month. So we wanted to do this for her while she was here, in case she had to scoot off and do stuff. So yeah, so they all sat together, which was nice. The other couple, they've only been with us probably 6 months, maybe 7, but they've moved to, or they're moving to Devon, whereas Margaret's moving to the East Midlands, Nottingham area, to be nearer her family. Right, so that's your bit of card that you get at the bottom. So, as it's a stamping kit, as ever, you get all the instructions. And because it's a stamping kit, you get a D block. I've lost count of how many of these I've got now. I think I must have, I don't know, 15, 20. I gave a whole load of them away to a friend. Pardon me. At one point, because I thought, I really don't need that many D blocks. You get some Stampin' Dimensionals, some little glue dots, and some lovely glittery, gold glittery things in 2 sizes, yeah, smaller ones and slightly larger. Put those there. You get a little set of stamps that say, you can't see that properly, wishing you the happiest of birthdays, just a note. And then there's something that I'm assuming is some sort of grassy thing. I can't see what that says. Oh, kindly deliver to. And then this crosshatch sort of stamp, which I know is definitely used in one of the cards. So we have the lovely envelopes. So there's 8 cards in this envelope, 4 of each design, and these are the envelopes that go with them. They are gorgeous. and that's the other one, which is just, it's got slightly less on it. Oh, those are lovely. So I'll have one each of those for the end. And then you've got the cards themselves. So you've got 4 of these, and they've got gold foil on this one. So that's the front, and then we'll fold it in half, just plain inside, like normal. And then the other ones have got this lovely green wash on, which is nice. And then we've got a sheet of these. Brain's gone again. Things for putting the sentiments on. Banners, that's what they are. Then a couple of sheets of the most gorgeous flowers. I'll put those on the top of the box, I think, because I don't know how many of those I'm going to need. I'd assume just one. And then also, so just one sheet of these lovely gold leaves. No, are these? No, they're not self-adhesive. I don't think they are anyway. Let me just pull one out and you can see what they actually look like. Just be careful that I don't rip them to shreds. Oh yes, those are pretty. Yeah, like those. Okie dokie. You also get some of this white ribbon that's sort of a bit like webbing, but it's ribbon. So let's get plastic off that. That can go in my soft plastics recycling. If I can get it off my hand. So that's the ribbon. Oh, I keep forgetting where the camera lens is. Yeah, so it's just plain sort of, I would call that twill, but I don't know if that's called twill these days. And you also get a Stampin spot in Blackberry Bliss, but as you know, I don't like the Stampin spots, so I'm going to use my full-size one. And that is that. So let's have a look in the instructions. So for the green wash card, I need, oh, where have I put it? One of these gold leafy bits and one of these gorgeous flowery bits. So let's take that out as well. See, isn't that gorgeous? That's really lovely. So one of those and one of those. And then one of the green banners. And then I'll do all the other bits when I come to make it. So I've got those bits ready there. I'll put that in the corner. And then to make this card, I need one of these banners. And a bit of stamping. Okay, so let's start with that one. Fold the instructions and put it there and hope it stands up. I'll use the Stampin spot to help keep it up. Now I'm going to have to press down on it a bit. Alright. Just looking at the instructions and thinking, what's that there? And on the envelope is where they use the Please Deliver To stamp. Can you see that? Yes, just about Please Deliver To. So that can go on the envelope. That can go on both of the envelopes, I'm assuming. Yes, it can. Well, that's quite sweet. Okay, so what do I need to do first? First, I need to get the stamp with the crosshatch bit on it. Now, Which way round does it go? Does it matter? Whichever way round I put it, it seems to be the opposite way round to what they've shown on the picture. But never mind. Oh, I'll also get my piece of card, because you know I like to have a bit of a practice first. Also helps take off any coating that there might be on the stamps, being that they're photopolymer. Oh, yes. Lovely. Right, so move that out of the way. So I need to put one about... Now I'm doing this and I've realised you can't actually see me, so let me just adjust the camera slightly and move the card. Okay, so this one about there. And then another one just about there. Might be crossing over a little bit. Yeah, that looks right. I think I only have to do it twice, that's good. Right, let me give that a wipe. Give that a rub on my Simply Chamois, which I've just made it all wet again. It started to dry out because obviously having been away on holiday and then not doing much, well, not doing any stamping last, well, yeah, one lot, it's practically dried out. So that's all I need for that one. Then I need this little grassy thing, which I will put on one of these blocks. Now, I can't actually see where that needs to go on the card. Bear with me momentarily while I just have a look. Oh, I see. It's going on top of these flowers, which are sort of thistly type flowers. So, one on here. Alright, so it's not grass, it's... Oh, sorry, that's my phone. It's not grass, it's thistly, feathery bits. Okay, one there. One there. Oh, I do like that. And then... they want me to put one here on this one, but I'm going to have to fold and burnish it first and then stick it on the card, else it won't look right, I don't think. Okay, so a little bit there. Super. Oh yeah, that's quite effective. I like that. Right, so let's give that a wipe. Put that away. Then I need to get out Happiest of Birthdays. If I can get it off the plastic. Okay, put it the right way up. And... oh no, not that one, that one. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Oh yeah, that's very nice. Okay, then that will go on here, this way round. Okay, happiest of birthdays. Centre that up. Oh gosh, could you hear the cogs going round then? Concentrate, concentrate, concentrate. Right, that's that. Happiest of birthdays. I probably could have left that on there, but I may not get round to doing the others later today. So I'll leave that. Of course I've got ink on my thumb. and my other finger. Honestly, what am I like? Right, I'll just give those an extra wipe with a tissue, just to make sure. Okay, so put those there. So I've done that and I've done that. So now I have to cut some of the ribbon. I'm just going to put the lid back on the ink, because you know what I'm like, I'll stick my hand right in it. I need 6 1/4 inches or 15.9 centimetres. I mean, just make it 16, for heaven's sake. So let's cut that. Oh no, that is straight. 16 centimetres. And that's that one. 16 centimetres. I will cut it there, which might actually be 16 and a bit, but who's counting? Okay, 16 centimetres. Okay, it's not very clear about how I put the ribbon on. In actual fact, I might make the ends what do you call it? Pointed. It's not the right word. Can't think what it is. I really ought to get better scissors for cutting ribbon. Right, stick that over there. So I'm supposed to fold it over like that and place it there. And then, yeah, it's not very clear about that, how I attach that. It shows me with the ribbon attached to the back of this with dimensionals behind it, but it doesn't say anything about sticking them on, sticking the ribbon on. So what I think I will do is have a quick look at the instructions. Yeah, that doesn't give you any help there either. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the glue dots on here to stick them to the banner, which will then go here, and then the dimensionals behind the ribbon. Okay, so let's put a little crease there so it doesn't move away. I tell you what, let's put my scissors just there to hold that. Right. Okay. You can tell I'm out of the habit, really, can't you? I don't seem to know what I'm doing. So I'm going to put a glue dot there, and a glue dot there, and one there, and another there. And then take off the backing. One. Two. Three. And four. Okay, make sure I've got that the right way round. Put that there. Press down. Hey, there you go. Bob's your uncle, Fan is your aunt, and you've got a cousin called George. Okay, dimensionals. I'm going to put one there, and one each there. Oh, one there, I think. Right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then this goes in the middle of the 2 crosshatchy bits. There we go. That's our first card. I think that looks nice, especially with the foil bits. Oh, now I need to add the little goldy bits. So it wants 2 large ones and 3 small ones. Oh, what am I doing? I don't want that. I want my trusty... Now I need to twist up a bit more of this because it's... Ooh. Oh, there we go. Probably done too much now, but there we go. I'd rather have too much than not enough. So let's pick up a large one. Put it around there. Another large one. How about there? And then 3 small ones. Oh, come on. Come along. There we go. 1 up there. Sometimes I don't think I've got quite enough, and other times I have too much of the putty. Okay, 1 now, and I think I don't have quite enough. There we go. And there we go. Now it's got even more bling on it with the gold gem things. Right, that's the first one, and that obviously goes with this envelope, and you can stamp on it if you want to. Please, what does it say? Kindly deliver to. But I don't think I will on this occasion, so I'll just fold that and put that like that, because that's how I always do my cards with the envelopes. I always tuck the flap in on the open side of the card. Unless I'm making a tent fold, then you can't, but that's how I do it. So that's the card, and that's the envelope. And then, oh, excuse me, I'm going to turn my phone over. I normally have my phone turned upside down, because if I have it upside down, it's like do not disturb. And obviously I forgot to do that. Okay, second card, which is the one with the lovely wash on it. And these bits. Okie dokie, let's get the instructions for that. So, no, that's the bit for the envelope. Is it? No, it's not the bit for the envelope. Oh, it's not. Oh, actually, no. Oh, I was wrong. The envelope for this card is this one. Aha! Oh, that's too clever for me. So the envelope for that one is that one, the slightly plainer one, which I suppose makes sense. And then when I've done this one, it's going to have this envelope with it. Right, okay. Pay attention, Camilla. Right, so I need my little bit of card again, and this die cut, because it wants me to put... Oh, where's the stamps gone? There they are. It wants me to put this feathery bit. I don't know what it's called. to make it look more like thistles on there. And on there. That's lovely. Absolutely gorgeous, that is. So, and then I need the just a note on the banner. Which I want on this block. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Okay, so that's going to be easy because I don't have to worry about which way round it is. I haven't got my big fat head in the way, have I? Let's put that there, just a note. Lovely. Now, let me have a look and see if, because you might want to use them both for birthday cards. I'm just looking to see if wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Yes, it will just fit. Just. So they give you a spare one of these, so let's do it on the spare one. No, not that block, that block. Just to prove to you that it can be done. But it is very tight. Yeah. There you go, you can just get it on. So you could use them all for birthday cards if you wanted, or you could probably use them all for just a note. So that's worth knowing. Okay, I'll just give that one a wipe and put it back, and just a note also needs to go back. Did I wipe that? I can't remember. Can't do any harm wiping it again. Put it the right way round. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, well, those stamps were clear when you started and now they're all purple. Photopolymer stamps, if you don't know, do tend to go this sort of colour, regardless of what colour you use. But generally speaking, if you use a sort of a pinky reddy colour first, they will go this colour. But whatever colour you use, at some point they will turn this pinky colour. But it doesn't affect any further stamping at all. So no need to worry in case you're thinking, oh, I don't want everything coming out the same colour. It won't. Right, so I've got my just a note. Does it say anything on there? Right, yes. Instructions on this one are... Oh, right, okay, so similar thing with the ribbon. So I need to cut another bit of ribbon. So another 16 centimetres or so. I think I shall leave these ones flat like they do in the picture. I'm just going to have a slurp of tea because I'm really thirsty today. Oh, that's better. Oh. Sorry about that, but I was really, really, really thirsty. I was like that when I came back from the party yesterday. I said to Kevin, I need a cup of tea, I need a cup of tea. Okay, so I need to put glue dots on the gold bit. Oh, where's it gone? There it is, there's the flower, that's the gold bit. So I need to put a glue dot on. Now these glue dots are too big for that, I'm sure. I have got some smaller glue dots, bear with me. I think I've got them in here. From another kit. No, even those look a bit too big really. I might decide to use liquid glue on that. Not really a fan of liquid glue. I've got some, but I'm not a great fan of it. So, does it tell me where to put the glue on? Yes, on the back of the flowery bit it does. The glue dots. So let's do the bits on the back of the, because that makes more sense because there's more space to put them. So, one there. One on that leaf there, one on that flower there. Now it just says to put the 3 on, but I think I'll put a couple more on. I'll put one there because I know it'll fit in there, and possibly there, and maybe even, you can't see where I'm putting the bottom one, one down there. Okay, so card, fold it, burnish it, and then the main flower goes right in the middle as far as I can see. So we will take off all the bits off the back of these glue dots if I can get them. Of course, I cut my nails yesterday. Being a proper typist and having been a guitar player, I can't bear my nails to be too long. I used to have a boss whose fingernails, used to drive me mad because she grew them really long, but they all curled over at the end. So when she typed, she didn't type with her fingers, she typed with her nails, and it made a different sound, and it was, it used to make me feel quite peculiar till I got used to it. Still didn't like it. There we go. Flower bang in the middle, and then this goes just over to the side. And I think, yes, I will definitely use some liquid glue. So I've got the Stampin' Up fine tip glue pen. Yeah, they call it a glue pen, but it's not really a pen, is it? But it does have a very fine tip. Can you see? Is that too close? Not close enough? Yeah, it's a very fine tip. Now it doesn't really want to focus on that. Right, okay, so I shall put a few drops here and there. I used some of this on the card that I made for my nephew, which I'll be showing you at the end of this video. Unfortunately, I managed to get some of it on the front of the card where I didn't want it. That's the only problem. I'm just one of those people that's messy, I think. Can't see if I've actually put any glue on there. Oh, yes. Okay, I'll pick that up with my tweezers somewhere where there's not too much glue, if I can. Come on. There we go. Right. I should have used my other tweezers, really. No. See, things like that happen to me. Let's hope it hasn't got any glue where it shouldn't be. Anyway, let's put that over the top like that. Press it down a bit. Whew, lovely. Now, I need to do the same as I did before. Let's get a bit of a crease in there. Oh, you can't see that. I am really struggling today with getting the right camera angle. It's because I'm out of practice. Right, give that a bit of a crease, and then I might put, in actual fact, I will put a glue dot there that's sort of between the two bits of ribbon, because I noticed with the other card there was a sort of a gap. So if I do that, and that will hold that together, then I can put the other bits on. Good, that makes more sense to me now. So I'll put one there, one there, one there. I might put another couple on this one. One there and one there. Just make sure that I've put them. Yeah, that's okay. So I'll just take off the backings of these. These are gorgeous cards, I have to say, and the artwork is just gorgeous. Come on. They're so delicate. I'm very envious because I can't paint like that. My best painting is done with a roller. Give me a large space and a roller. I can do, well, not so much anymore, not with my arthritis, but in the past. There we go. So that's that. And then I can put the dimensionals on the back. Bits of that. Okay, so one there, one there, and one there. And then just have to put the bling on. Oops, and we're done. Come on. Okay, so the just a note goes about there. I'm going to put it slightly further up than they've shown because I want people to be able to see the beautiful flowers, or thistles, if they're thistles. There we go. Card number 2, which goes with this envelope, apparently. So there we go. That's your 2 cards, that one and that one. I think they're lovely. Lovely bits of foiling on that card and the bit of foil with the leafy bit on there. I think they're gorgeous. So let's just put the, let me put the lid on my glue. This is the bit that takes me longer than anything. It's getting the little needle bit in the end because it's got a needle in it so it never clogs up, which is brilliant. I'm also going to take that and put the lid across. Okay, bling, 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 bling. And again, this wants 2 big ones and 3 small ones. So, big one there, and big one there, and 3 small ones. If I can get the putty in the right place. 3 small ones, one, 2 and 3. Yeah, even better. So even better with the bling. Lovely. I think those are absolutely delightful, and as I said, you can use it for just a note. You can use all of them for just a note, or you can use all of them for birthdays, or you could probably put anything else in there that's small enough to fit, which there will be lots of, because quite a lot of the Stampin' Up! Sentiment stamps are quite small. So yeah, they're useful for all sorts of things. So that's that. So let me just tidy away a bit. Let's put those in here. I tend to do this with all my glue dots. I keep them in with me dimensionals. So that's that. The ribbon I will put away in my ribbon box. I need something better for my ribbons to put them in. At the moment I've got them in 2 small boxes and they only just fit. But I could do with something better, but I don't really know what. I keep seeing lots of good ideas on Pinterest or IKEA hacks and stuff like that. But none of them seem to suit what I've got. And I don't really want to have to fork out for some more storage that I don't necessarily need. But anyway, I'll have to have a think about it. I'm just going to have a quick slurp and then I will show you my nephew's graduation card. Right, I will put those over there. Ooh. They'll be nice. Okay, so that's there. Put those away over there. I need to find a proper home to put my embellishments. I've got a big box for my embellishments. But again, I could do with something different. Possibly something where they all stand up. Because at the moment they're all on top of each other and I have to rootle through them. Okay, so this is the big reveal. This is my nephew's graduation card. So it's a 3-dimensional thing. I've done it in his school colours, which were purple with a yellow, I don't know what you call it, a scarfy bit that on his gown. So I've done 2 shades of yellow because I hadn't quite got the right coloured string, but by the time the card came, I thought I realised what I hadn't got, and I thought, oh, I'm just going to have to make 2. So I'm sorry, Alex. And I made the tiny little button at the top using the Stampin' Up! 1/2-inch circle. I don't think that's I don't think it's available anymore. I think it's retired, but it's really useful, really useful. So that was that. And then the thing is, it opens up like that. So that's supposed to be like a shirt. That's the yellow sash that he had. Sash, that's the word that he had. I've stamped there, the best is yet to come. That's from Celebrating You stamp set. And the tassel I made from the Baker's Twine 3-colour pack, which is the yellow Calypso Coral, possibly, and Pool Party, possibly. And then the idea is it opens up like that, and I've stamped Grad 2024, and for that I use the new classic letters, which are online exclusives, which are great. So you get all the numbers and you get multiples of some of the letters. Like P you get 2, L's you get 2, which is great for me, being Welsh. You get 2 A's. Really, you could do with a few more E's, but you know, there you go. But you get 0 to 9, A to Z and a couple of other ones. You get the German, I can't remember what that letter's called. I did German for a year. You get the A and the E joined together, the whatever that is, and then you get the French C with the little, I always called it a number 5 underneath, and then some little bits of laurel. Oh, actually, those I might put some of those around the top before I pack this away. So yes, so that was very useful. What else did I use for that? Oh, and then this bit, concertina's out so that you can put photographs inside. And I rounded all the edges with my old, very old, I don't think you can get this anymore either, X-cut large corner rounder. I've got the small one and the large one, and they are invaluable. So yes, again, I put the darker yellow. These came from the 12 by 12 Regals set of cardstock, because it had the right purple in it, and I thought that yellow was just right as well. But it had to be 12 by 12. That's why I had to wait until I came back from holiday to order it, because I didn't want it arriving while we were away, because it might have sat on the doorstep getting wet while we were away, or worse, somebody could have seen it sitting there for a couple of days and pinched it. So I didn't want that. So yeah, so that is my nephew's graduation card, and unfortunately you can see where the glue got. Can you see it? Yeah, just there. Yeah, because I used liquid glue to put these white bits on, just so that I got them in the right, so I could wiggle them about. But you know me, normally I like to use double-sided tape. But anyway, it can stand up on its own. Well, it could do. I'll link below the video that I got this idea from. The lady who made it originally put 2 lots of magnets just under here and on here to keep it together. But although I have magnets, none of them were the right size. So I have these magnets, which are far too thick and probably too big anyway. Can't get them out of the jar. These ones, which are definitely too big, these are the ones I use for making my bottle top fridge magnets with. And then I got these teeny tiny little ones, but they're too thick. The ones that the video used, they come in a pair, and they're self-adhesive. So you put them down, and then, well, it's very clever. You can see, if you watch the video, you can see how she does it. But unfortunately, these were, although they're small, they were too thick. And to find ones the right size, I would have had to have got them from America. And I thought, oh, I've already waited 3 weeks for the cardstock to come through, so I'm going to do it without the magnets. So there we go. That is my nephew's graduation card that he can put lots of photographs in of the day. So I think that's me done for today. I think I'm still getting over yesterday. I was so tired when I got home yesterday that I had to go to bed for an hour and a half. I was shattered. So that's me. I've got that, and I've got those, which were lovely, and I shall get round to making the rest of those cards, and probably use them all as birthday cards because they are very pretty. I shall have to see what I do when I'm actually getting round to making them. But anyway, that's me for now, and I will see you very soon. Hwyl am y tro.